What's up, guys? This is Xcal64 here, bringing you guys another Pokemon battle. This one's against Jambalaya from the Maryland forums, as usual. And today is his birthday, so give him a shout out if you can. Secondly, I would like to apologize for not putting up any videos for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 days. I've been really busy working on my senior project, working on graduating. And I'm just about done now, so I can start putting up more battles for you guys. And let's get right to it. Alrighty then, so here's the battle. He leads off with a Bronzong. I go out to my Snip Snip, and I'm just going to go for a taunt to stop it dead in its tracks. He predicts it, switches out to a Washington, and I've never fought one of these, so this is pretty cool, but I kind of figured he'd try and go for the kill, so I U-turn out, switch into my Registeel, take the hit, goes for a Hydro Pump, and doesn't do very much because my Registeel is awesome. He goes for the switch, switches back out to his Bronzong. I go for a T-Wave, and I'm thinking he wants to set something up really bad. So I thought I'd just stay in for a Stealth Rock, and he's paralyzed, which is great. And keep getting leftovers and stuff. So I right here, I just figured I'll just start going for Seismic Tosses. There's not much else I can do, but I don't really want to switch. He goes for a Rain Dance, and right about here, I was like, oh great, he's got a Rain Dance team. This is just gonna be great. Right here, I go for another T-Wave, predicting that he would switch into his Washington, because he might predict another Seismic Toss and switch, but he had Stealth Rocks to set up too, so that was bad on my part. He sets up a Reflect. I switch into my Suicune thinking that I'll take advantage of the rain, and I go for a Surf, and it does a fair amount, and he gets paralyzed, which I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe just stay in, just explode, because maybe it done its job. I go for another Surf, making sure, I wasn't sure if that hit was going to kill it, but it ends up taking it down. He switches into Lodiculo, which, if you look at the spelling, it's a little different, which is cool, but this thing gives me so much trouble. This is what kills most of my team. So he goes for a Grass Knot, and, I mean, I figured I'd just stay in, because I was looking at my team. I really don't have a safe switch in for anything. He goes for a Surf, which is Stab, Rain, he's Life Orb, and he gets a crit, so that just absolutely rapes me. So there goes my Registeel, which is just great, because that's like my best thing. This is my brand new Gyarados. This is my Latias replacement, since Latias is Uber now. And I made this thing really odd. Okay, I go for an Ice Beam, and it gets a crit, which is great, because if that was not a crit, I'm pretty sure that he would have survived, would have killed me with like T-Bolt or something. So as you can see, I've got a specially based Gyarados. But so I kill him, he switches into Jirachi. I'm stuck on Ice Beam, so I have to switch out to my Dracula. And then I kind of predicted that he would switch out, so I go for a U-turn, but he stays in. And I switch out to my Suicune. He goes for a Water Pulse, which is great, so I take that really well. And then he goes for a Thunder, which I was not predicting. I've never fought a Jirachi that works in the rain before, but I looked it up on Smogon afterward to see that it has Thunder on its Rain Dance set, so that was just great. So I wasn't sure if he was going to go for another Thunder or predict that I would switch and use Water Pulse, but I thought I'd go for it anyway, switch out to my, back into my Gliscor, take the Thunder. And then I go for an EQ, thinking I'll just throw some damage up on it. I wasn't sure if it would kill it. And I get my second crit, which, again, I really doubt that my first Earthquake would have killed it originally, so I think I just got completely lucky. But here's this thing, and I'm so worried. I mean, this thing can just sweep my whole team. He goes for a Focus Punch, and I'm switching out to my Suicune, but I figured Suicune would just be death fodder anyway. He gets a crit, which is pointless, which doesn't really make up for the 2 crits I got on him. So I switch into this. Basically, I mean, I have nothing that can take it. I just need to outlast the rain, and then I can kill it. So switch this thing in. I know it has decent special defense, you know, but I know that his Surf or whatever is going to kill me, so he kills me right there, which is great. Switch back into my Gyarados, and basically, again, just death fodder. Grass Knots me, and that's going to kill that. So basically, his Lodiculo here is basically sweeping my whole team. switch into my Glysaur, and the rain stops. I go for a U-turn, which kills it, which, oh, I'm so glad that I killed that thing. Switch into my Infernape, because it's the only thing I've got left, and he's got 2 people left. He switches into a Kingdra. Right here, I was like, oh man, good game. You totally took it. Go for a close combat, because I was pretty sure that it wasn't going to kill it. But I'm Life Orb, stab, good attack, takes it out anyway. And I'm like, alright, what's his last guy? He switches into a Kabutops, and I know he's going to use Aqua Jet, so that's easily going to kill me, especially with the close combat drop. And I was thinking maybe it was Choice Bandit or something, so I switched into my Glysaur, and I'm like, alright, come on, Glysaur, hang in there with your awesome defense, take it. I survive, go for an EQ. I mean, I know Kabutops have decent defense, so I wasn't sure if it would kill it, but it does. And that's the game to Jambalaya there. It was a good battle. It was a great battle. You definitely should have taken that. I got way too lucky there with those crits in the middle. So there's my battle for you guys. Let me know what you think. Wish him a happy birthday. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.